Bam.
Something special.
That's all we really need. If I think A-game, we'd much rather be it. By any means it, living how we dreamed it. About to come back around and show them we really mean it. On any given Sunday, we about to really mean it. Let's go.
To the shit, 14 karat gold, hit the bezels in my shit. God blessing me up, got the devil getting sick. Only positive vibes, he can't meddle in my shit. Booth look good as pussy, let me settle in this shit. Another toast to the flow, bet whatever on it. Another toast to the flow, bet whatever on it. Another toast to the flow, bet whatever on it.
This might be going nowhere. The podcast.
This might be going nowhere. The podcast.
This might
be going nowhere. The podcast. And I'm excited because this is the very, very first live video podcast that we're doing. So I'm so geeked about that. If you're hearing my voice, I am Peoples 330.
If you hear me interrupting Peoples 330, it is none other than MC Dot
Special host. We have another special guest, second time on a podcast. Motherfucking Flash G. AKA who is Flash G. And hopefully we'll dive into a little bit of that.
Flash
more.
G.
I'm super excited. Okay, now I'm super excited. We here. I'm Peoples 330. That's Flash G. That's Miss Pursley. And I'm excited for everyone who has locked in to exactly how we about to give it up today. And I thought how responsible of it would it be for us during a time of staying at home to be in someone else's home, not practicing 6 feet of social distancing.
Really, nigga?
We're good though.
So
we're good. We're good.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm here. We about to rock out. We got a jam-packed show, a lot of topics to talk about. As soon as Purge gets off of her camera from looking at herself and we can see the notes, we will get jumping. I'm fucking geeked. And this is episode 15.
I feel like this is the part in the video that I should add.
Go ahead.
Fuck the outline.
So this is episode 15 of This Might Be Going Nowhere, titled The Rona.
The Rona.
And first of all, on a serious note, I do want to give a moment of silence for everyone who has lost someone recently due to the coronavirus, aka COVID-19. So we'll just give a quick 10 seconds here of silence for everyone who's lost a loved one with this bullshit pandemic. Thanks out there, everybody who's tuning in. Special episode. Of course, we're not masked up, but these are, again, people who we are around all the time.
Like every day.
So, yeah, man, we got to talk about everything. We're going to talk about news. We'll talk about the music. We got some dope album reviews. I know Tory Lanez. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Every once in a while, I get a project that'll come across my desk, you know, as I'm working on an album or a body of work that will make me step up the level of writing, whether it be my delivery or my content or music choices, whatever it is. And he definitely, from just being able to really like punch at a rapid speed or add melody, and he's really rapping on this album, it inspired me. So I'm excited for this project to talk about it. We got a whole bunch of other projects. Party Next Door, The Weeknd dropped shit. It's been a very, very busy time. Got some news to hit y'all with, some movie reviews, but let's get to the shots.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So, Purge was first up because you're typing. My eyesight's terrible, so I can't really see all that.
So first up is current events. We definitely did that moment of silence, and my condolences to everyone who has lost someone from the coronavirus or lost someone for any other reason recently during these quarantine times, and you weren't able to go and show that support or be there. I don't know how funerals are looking and how that's going, but my love to everyone. So Corona's out here doing that. The total death, the total cases and celebrity deaths that have been going on behind that. And Fred the Godson is one of those.
R.I.P. to Fred the Godson. R.I.P. to DJ Black and Mild. We've lost it's crazy because if you actually Google deaths, you'll see like, yo, I didn't know this person died. Like, we need to really be like, we need to be protecting Betty White. Everybody, I'm just going to keep it a stack. We all got to just...
Wait, what about Cicely Tyson?
I already have her vaulted. And a matter of fact, I just seen her on... I'm glad you brought her up. Shout out to How to Get Away with Murder. The queen on there just did an amazing job. And it's just like, for our older citizens, our grandparents, our great-grandparents, people who are just staples of families in our communities, we do need to be responsible for them. So, Betty White's going to beat the Rona. She's going to outlive all of us because she's Betty White. I don't know what fucking fountain she's found where she just continues to
And rest in peace to Wallace Roney. He was the trumpeter that mentored Miles Davis. He passed away from coronavirus as well. Oh my God. He's on that list.
Yes.
There's a lot.
It really is. It really is. So, everybody out there, at first, I was much like Rudy Gobert myself. I thought, it's the flu. It's just the flu. Y'all niggas got shit fucked up. Niggas got shit fucked up.
Denied.
No, Rudy Gobert actually is the first player in the NBA to get tested positive for the coronavirus.
Gobert, not Colbert.
Yeah, Gobert. Rudy
I have
Gobert.
no idea. Yeah, obviously, I'm super up on sports.
Y'all know I'm gonna fuck her up on that. I didn't know that, but
that's what I do.
But yes, Rudy Gobert, he was touching everybody's mic and shit at the table, and he was even going back in the locker room. And again, y'all, this is like March the 13th, March the 14th. So this was not like it is now where we know, like, doing some shit like that, you would be like, yo, you are bugging the fuck out. But
probably everybody watching us talking about something. I don't believe you guys are sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
You guys are bugging the fuck out.
Yeah.
So.
But seriously, I it's just, I don't go visit my grandmother because of this shit. So
I'm not, thankfully. And there's also just to throw this out there to people. There's a website, and I shared it on my Facebook page, and we'll make sure we share the link in the notes for the podcast too. But there's a website you can go to check the nursing home that a loved one might be staying in to see the number of coronavirus cases at that particular nursing home.
That's fire.
Thank God there's none at the nursing home my grandmother is at, but
that's fire.
It's still, information is power, I feel like. So.
And R.I.P. Flash G, you know what I mean? Him being here, this was actually a blessing in disguise because he actually has experienced loss due to this too. So this is something that's very real. And it's one of those things where, to me, I'm glad we actually talking about this part, because it's one of those things with me, as we was approaching this show, I was like, I don't really know. Part of the time I want to joke about it because you see people with masks eating chicken nuggets with gloves still on in their car, like fucking idiots.
Right, the senselessness behind some of the actions.
Or people just like, you can cough and somebody will jump across the aisle, and it's like, that shit do be funny. But then at the same time, you have people who have lost the foundation of their family to this bullshit. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I haven't been on social media as, crazy about it just because I understand the seriousness of it. But yeah. So what else we got? Let's see on our topic. But definitely RIP. We was just listening to Fred the Godson on Hot 97. Me and Flash was tuned in on Flex, and he was killing shit.
So next topic up is the stay-at-home orders and fines for leaving out.
Yes.
And mandatory quarantine for state travel.
So there's been a lot of confusion about this on social media, which it should be because every state is different. And I don't know why motherfuckers act like every state is not different because they say...
I've never seen so many
like
PhD idiots in
but
my life.
Oh, and also shout out to the wonderful and glorious, the statue of absolute stupidity and ignorance, Donald Trump, for suggesting to everyone.
Excuse me. Do you think we can inject bleach into ourselves to stop this coronavirus?
Maybe Lysol vitamins.
You think maybe a little dissolvable Clorox?
Yeah.
Like a Listerine
And then
strip, but it's really a Clorox
Hey,
strip?
you know it's bad when Fox News puts across Donald Trump thinking about lessening the amount of briefs that he's doing over the coronavirus. Like, when it's that bad, they're like, yo.
But his tweets are still growing strong.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not going. You got to pry that fucking phone from his dead cold fingers.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump. But no, like
I ain't really got no rhyme for that.
real shit. It kind of has gotten to the point where the stay-at-home orders, every state is different. So you got people to say, when you talk to somebody, even in your own state, you'll talk to somebody and be like, what are you doing? Oh, I was at work and I just went to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I was out there. I went over my bros. We came over, we played the game. And I've had people look at me like, what? I have not seen another person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've not physically seen. And shout out to Queen Chico. She's been at home in her apartment. Other than going to the stores, she's like, yo, I have not left the pad. And I'm like, yo, we've like had a great time. Not to make light of it like it's been like 50 of us, but we have been getting together and it's been,
We've kept the number of people have been, it's under
it's
6.
low. It's been low.
6 or less. We haven't exceeded the number of people together. Everybody's washing their hands.
Yes, Lysol,
there's
Purell. Like we do the shit, but at the same time, it's like depending on how your experience is with this or how you're reading into the media will very much affect how you feel about it. So you got like the governor right now of Georgia. Everybody, he's opened up barbershops and nail salons, and I'm looking like, yo, this motherfucker's bugging the fuck out. Like, the last thing I'm trying to do is have a nigga behind my head in a shop coughing and shit and using the clippers, and I'm hoping he's right.
But you want to know what's crazy is T.I. made a good point. He went live speaking about that. And you know, in Georgia, like, it's like the mecca for black people.
Right.
So he basically got on live and he was going off on not the mayor, but the governor.
Right.
Basically spreading, saying that, barbershops are majority owned by blacks. Hair salons, majority owned by blacks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's already hitting our community bad enough already. So,
They're basically saying open up the beauty salons and barbershops as code for let's test it out on the black people. Can we just kind of go back to at the beginning of this when the whole rumor was black people couldn't get coronavirus?
We know that. I was talking about something about that earlier today, and it's like,
who the fuck made that joke?
Well, that's because, of course,
somebody made
no,
joke.
but you got to remember, y'all. No, you got to remember when the news hit, it was the actor and his wife, and it was somebody else.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks and his wife, and it was a whole bunch of white people we was hearing about until Rudy Gobert caught that shit in the NBA. Nobody was like. And then we was like, he's French. So you like, yeah, well, he's a nigga, but Shots fired! But then when you heard some other real niggas catching that shit,
no.
It's not real.
Even when I will say that I fell out though when I was like, nah, you just Elba got it. They was like, yeah, but he's like a British nigga. He's not like a real nigga. I like almost farted, dude. That was just the most. I fell out. That was the funniest shit I heard. It was so ignorant. It's so funny in the same one motion.
It
I was
was
just like, yo. What
but
am
that's
I
one of them
hearing
people
right now?
like you actually like when you hear they got it, you like, oh, I hope you alright. Like I would be mad as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna finish that statement, but you just know like it's that real. It's people now who passed away. And
Wait a
rest
minute,
in peace to
can we just because we're a
Go ahead, Tim.
we're a multicultural friendly show. I was really I'm used to talking into the microphone, not a camera.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, you can. You don't have to talk to the camera.
right, it's cool. But oh fuck, now I just you know what I was supposed to say.
I just want to say R.I.P. to Kat's mom. She passed away at 56 and of the coronavirus. His dad also has it, and she's the first mom, of course, from the NBA, which we heard, to pass away from the coronavirus. She was in a coma and slipped away in a coma, and she was like a mother to a lot of NBA players to be able to help them with credit, they financing, even spend the night, have somewhere to go, find them attorneys and stuff. She was very much that way. So, you know, just rest in peace to Mama Cat. You know, we will definitely miss the work that you did.
And with all of my sports knowledge.
Yeah. What else we got? What else on the docket?
But rest in peace, though. It sounds like she really did a lot. I'm kind of irritated that I'm not as aware of sports because I'm completely unaware of the moves and stuff that she was making. It sounds like she was a really great person, and I wish I would have known about her prior to.
But now you got a platform and people who follow you who will be hearing about this woman as well.
Yeah, it's dope. Right. So that's something to research, something to read about. Definitely someone I'll be looking up. What's her name again?
I'm not sure her first name. Everybody called her Mama Cat.
Mama Cat. So I'm sure you can Google that and it'll pop up.
But Anthony Towns is her last name. So we Miss Towns or Mrs. Anthony Towns.
Right. Rest in peace to her. Much respect though for all the work and love she was doing. So the next topic is stuck inside all day.
Yeah, what have y'all been doing?
How are you keeping busy at home?
Flash, what have you been doing?
Do you live alone versus living? Hold on. Do you live alone versus living with others, and mental fatigue behind being stuck at home?
Okay. So what I'm thinking is we'll start off with kind of like what we've been doing and like to keep ourselves busy. We just go through there. Flash, you go ahead. Just tell us what you've been doing there.
Listening to a lot of beats.
Yo.
Getting in a creative zone to master my art.
Facts.
That's one. Playing with the kids. Harmony.
Hey.
Shout out Harmony and Aria.
Princess
Ari,
Harmony.
Princess Harmony and Princess
Yeah,
Ari.
playing with the kids, you know.
Facts.
But just trying to gain as much knowledge as I can is another thing. Doing a lot of research. Just on every topic. Law, health, food, all that shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Trying to keep myself together.
That's what's up.
I do want to also let our listeners know out there, Flash G, Bam 330 artist as well. But aside from that, one of his biggest accolades of this year is getting me hip to For Life, 50 Cent's new show. So everyone who I've suggested that show to and you watch it, I'm not going to just take credit and say, yo, I put y'all onto another dope one. Because that it's important to give the nigga the
Real niggas don't do that.
No.
Real niggas don't do that.
And look, salute to Flash G because that show has changed my
I
whole
honestly have to say
quarantine
thank you
process.
for putting P onto it because I wasn't gonna watch it because and I know I'm gonna get murdered for this in the comments, but I don't like Power.
Boo! What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
different
like Power.
show. Completely different show.
But it is.
It is, and like I was not a big Power fan. I think I was in the Empire the first like season, and then like second season I was like, meh. I started kind of falling off with that. But for life, that's a whole mood. But For Life, yo, I didn't even want to like it. Like I was sitting there with the whole intent of I'm just waiting on enough things to happen that I don't like in a row for me to say fuck this show and I don't want to watch it.
Right. But
it was so dope.
So Flash, what shows have you been watching?
It's at the end of season, at the end of episode 1 though, I will have to say, I was like, all right, do you have episode 2 ready? Like I was ready to watch the next episode.
One thing that I will stress is another thing, learning about law. Like our people need to learn and research law. Message. And how it affects us.
Because it's watching that, it's
So
like
it-
stomach turning.
So
the
it
shit
can't
that they
be
get away with.
used against us.
Yes.
You feel me? But it's a loophole in a what's the word? Fucking
Exception.
no. Like
Caveat.
the rabbit hole. Like the rabbit hole. Like you go down the rabbit hole
Slippery slope.
and you find this, then this, then this. It leads. It's a chain effect that leads to different things
Butterfly
that
effect.
all apply to our people. So
Right.
if you watch the show, it should inspire you a little bit to at least go do some research about law, actual law.
Seriously.
Read everything.
Facts.
But yeah.
So you've been watching any other show you want to recommend for them?
Think about it, because we'll come
Oh,
to that next.
Dave, Lil Dicky, he's a rapper.
Facts.
Where I don't remember where he's
Body
from.
in my body.
He from
with
Philly.
Chris-
He
with
from
Chris
Philly.
Brown
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all of that, switching bodies.
But Lil Dicky, he got a show out called Dave that
in
is
my body.
hilarious.
Gotta kill
Hilarious. Thank you, Purse.
myself.
I mean, go ahead though.
But yeah. Purse, go ahead. What you been doing to keep?
So I work from home.
Facts.
That's facts. I kind of beat the curve with that working from home thing. So I've been doing that. Music, always. Vocal exercises. Just new movies. Just little Japanimation. I love anime. So I've been
She's
watching
fine for
like
that.
some new anime that I've like been super on to. It's available. Shouts out to Netflix because they have put up some new anime and I'm like all kinds of geeked about. So I'm not gonna name them off because there's a list, but it's dope. But I will say if you haven't checked out High School DxD, there's only one season of it just before you even get yourself all worked up, but it's dope. Zombies take over, it's amazing. But yeah, so I've been doing that. Light reading, a little bit of research, a little bit of reading. I haven't like cracked open a book like I want to, but that's something that's on my list of things to do. And I have been doing a little bit of yoga. So there's a couple of yoga No, I have.
You know that's physical exercise, which Purse is very much against.
I
Anytime
don't like
anybody mentions physical
I
exercise,
was
so I just,
like,
yeah, like I mentioned, hey, just working out. What'd you do that for? Yeah.
I don't believe that.
what? I die.
But more power.
Cannot tell you.
More
I
power.
cannot be more sincere in my conviction against working out. I hate working out.
like
I
it.
don't like anything.
I see how the kid get.
Like sweating is just
All after the
count.
weights.
I just don't like. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's be tired after doing a whole bunch of activities over and over again. Look, 25 jumping jacks. You want me to do the same fucking thing 25 times? That sounds like a bad idea. Let's burpees up there. Fuck you. I'm not doing any of that shit. I don't like it. Sounds like a terrible idea. Yoga, on the other hand, though, great with like just stretching and like blood flow, circulation, and just you feel overall better. Like once I'm done doing a nice little yoga stretch, I've noticed I feel like way better. It's not I've gone to work out and I was hurt for a week. That does not. I don't hurt after I do yoga, so I like doing yoga, and I am aware that it is an exercise activity, but I try to block that out from my mind.
So for me, what I've been doing in quarantine, the motherfucking Nintendo Switch. Oh my God, I cannot tell y'all, everyone out there who's listening, the Nintendo Switch has not only changed quarantine, it's just changed my day. Like, let me explain something to y'all. Something. My overall day, for one, I'm at the office, I work. I'm creating. In a break of creating, guess what? Switching it out. I gotta go to Popeyes for a chicken sandwich, which I love. No comment, Purrs necessary. Guess what? That line is long as a motherfucker. You can't even go inside. You can't even go inside.
That's probably why y'all niggas got the Rona. Fuck around with Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
Switching it out.
I said it again.
Switching it out. Anything. I don't mind lines. I don't mind having to wait for somebody's bullshit. Laundry need being done.
Round two.
Laundry need being done. It's absolutely nothing to a real one. Switch out. The games on here, the homies come over, throw it on the TV.
It is a ball.
We playing the cart. You know what I'm saying?
so
A Mario
fun.
Party. So I do want to shout out to Nintendo. I heard that they're extremely hard to get right now.
They're expensive as shit.
I can't get one.
Yeah,
And
y'all
I've been
niggas is
trying
hiking
to
up
find-
prices.
I want
It's
one, right? I'm like,
crazy.
y'all are let's take a time out.
$750 for a
What are you
$300
guys
system.
doing, though?
$800.
Stop it. Because you know we're stuck at home.
Yeah, it's fucked
Bet
up.
you all get some jacks.
It's fucked up out here. But yeah, I've been on the Switch. I've been watching For Life.
Buy me a bicycle set of cards.
TV shows I won't get into all right now, but I've been watching a lot of TV shows on my websites. And I've been on the PS4. I've been playing like Days Gone, Call
That's
of
a
Duty.
good game. I love giving input on that game.
Yeah, it's fire.
I won't ever
It's
play.
fire.
I don't play, but I will happily give my 10 cents.
It's absolute fire. So definitely shout out to PlayStation. I'm excited for the PS5 and the Series X coming out this year. That if niggas is still in quarantine, hopefully by the winter we is not in quarantine. But in Ohio, you're going to be in quarantine anywhere. Anywhere that's cold, you're going to fucking be there anywhere. So niggas will be in line to play motherfucking these new systems. But yeah, I've been on the video games. Of course, I've been working on my new project, 5-course meal.
5-course meal.
Filacto, which is fire. And
Angel cake.
yes, and clouds of rain, clouds and rain, lapping. It's fire. And just cause my album will be coming out later on this year, me and Marcus have been working on that.
Can I wait?
I got some shit on there. It's this song Crazy But Cool, fire. And I've been working on 2 TV shows. So I'm on the second episode.
TV shows, how you say that in Spanish?
Yeah. I got a TV show called Outbounds. I'm so glad I'm able to put this on video.
I
and
helped.
so like,
I'm a collaborator.
And look, we have a lot. Shout out to everyone who has helped. I've had so many people send me in like, yo, I got an idea for a character, or hey, you should put this as the name of an episode, or you should write.
I want to tell you guys the character name so bad that I came up with, but I'm not.
But it is great.
But it is a dope name, and the character like.
It's going to be a great show, guys.
I can't wait. Like, wait till we do the casting call for that, guys.
It's going to be dope.
Freaking wait.
Also, I have another show that I just started writing on as far as first episode and character development. But it is called Pricks. It is about a group of people that work together at a plasma center, and the customers that come in there, whether they talk really quiet, no matter what, and you're trying to ask them like what, and they have like fucking nicknames for the people they come in. Stinky Pete's here. He's gonna really fucking stink. His name's not even Peter, but they still call him Stinky Pete because this motherfucker stinks. So it's gonna be like a ton. They all meet up afterwards They all meet up at the bar at the end of shifts, and in the morning they meet up at Starbucks in the mornings, if they're like morning shift and shit. But it's gonna be a great show. So Pricks will be coming hopefully out one day, and we fucking rich as fuck off that shit. But that's what I've been doing. I've been creating and
that's why we've all been like linking up and whatnot. So
dadding. And shout out to Zaya, shout out to Zaire, Xavier. My babies just went back home. They spent a whole.
Shout out to my kids, even though they're not little.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is like, I'm just spending time with my kids. Like I'm a mom, but my kids are big. So
yeah, but they're still dope.
Yes, that is the fact.
Right. So
that is true. I make those. So.
And Ari and Harmony, you already know how your pops just shouted you out. So
yeah,
shout out from us too.
Shout out to everybody's kids.
Facts, everybody's kids, except the bad ones that I don't really fuck with. So.
I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it. That's not nice.
I'll just say it's like this. Okay, next. What's up?
So next, boop-boop-be-doo.
This might be
No. Let's talk about more because nobody talked different about, because everybody's like, what were you feel like if you were living alone versus living in a house full of people?
Okay.
It's freaking.
I could tell y'all. Niggas can't fuck with my Millie Rock. But what I tell y'all is.
Will you Millie Rock on any block?
On any block, niggas know it. But no, for real, I can actually attest. My kids just left. They've been here for 2 weeks. I've had them out of the. Actually, they were here about 8 days. Out of the 8 days, I've had them 4. So I've actually had them with me, living with me, and I've had them like now. Of course, no one being there, and being alone is like. When you're alone and you have nothing to do, or you just need a minute, you don't have anyone to talk to, it's kind of weird. Like, because even your kid, you can be like, we're good. But I don't know, like, it's a little bit different living alone and just having to deal with your own shit and being like, you know.
That's what I feel like, because my son's here with me. Yeah. So I'm not and as much as I like by myself, you know what I'm saying? My son, like, I love him being around it, like just in my space or whatever, because I like my kid because he's funny dude. Like he's a dope ass kid. So like, but I was sitting there thinking like, dang, if he wasn't here or we like have our little jam sessions or whatever, like quarantine would absolutely fucking suck. Like I would have no other option but to spend $400 on a freaking game system. So I can entertain myself.
Well, you can get a game system for about $100, $150. Like
what kind of game
a
system?
PS4 or Xbox One.
No, I was just looking and it was not $150.
You just gotta know where to look. You gotta know where to look, my G.
Well, let me know. I need one.
Let me make sure.
Just so we can start Mortal Kombat in this bitch.
Which I beat everybody's ass in. I'm undefeated in Mortal Kombat amongst the whole crew.
You are not. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Listen, let me tell you something. You're a liar.
That's a lie. Because I didn't beat that ass. Now, y'all best to know it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not undefeated,
Anyways,
but I got all of the
we
characters.
are all in
Niggas
agreement.
cannot fuck with me, and you will never lose. You will never win more than one round.
I'm looking at
if you
all the
play me.
cameras.
She don't want none of the smoke.
I
I sent her
Nigga, I come
and
with the
E-Pack in the
smoke.
bad way. Okay, next.
Why you gonna crop me out of my own phone shot?
Well, because you use so much in the iPad, I wanted to make sure we got purrs if it ever stopped. Next topic.
So next topic is movies and shows. So we've already talked about For Life.
Okay.
So that's a dope show.
Briar Patch. Who said that? Yo, it's this show called Briar Patch though. It's fire.
Dead ass though.
It's fire. Briar Patch is fire. So shout out to Briar Patch. I love that show. The cast is fucking beautiful.
Queen Sono.
Oh, Queen Sono. Who took my fucking show idea? Who was that? Who said that shit? I can't get jiggy with this shit. Stealing my ideas. No, but yes, Queen Sono.
Damn, hers, Puffy. You see how she do the weed?
What I do?
Smoke and smoke.
Bro, pass the weed.
She don't puff, puff, pass. She puff, 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 then pass.
Bro, pass the weed.
And then if you're not ready and you looked away for a second, she will puff that motherfucker again and hand it to you.
Right. You did, yes.
But I'm gonna tell you, you know what? We're gonna
That
take
is me.
This is gonna be a great topic that we're
That
gonna
is
talk
my
about.
shit.
I shout this.
My shit.
And
She
this
didn't put in on this.
no, listen.
I got some
They're about to both jump on me for this because they know how ridiculous the shit I am when it comes to amounts of weed that we smoke. They call me the weed miser. They call me motherfucking won't roll a skimp blunts, skinny penny blunts. I take all that shit.
Yeah.
But you
What
know
else?
what
What
else?
else?
You
Brown joint roller.
You know what
Come
else?
on, keep
Look,
it going.
But you know what else I noticed? You know what
Keep
else I
going.
noticed? When niggas smoke weed, they fucking inhale that shit for 4 seconds. I mean, for 4.4 milliseconds, and that shit's already gone. They don't even inhale the shit. They just sit there, take it in.
But you know what
Take it in.
You inhaling tobacco in your blood.
Me, I'm gonna sit there. I hold that shit. Gone. Once you get that tear. When that motherfucking tear. When that tear hits your eye, that one, and you get that
I
watery
just seen people
eye.
roll fatter joints than you roll blunts.
fried. And then also niggas who smoke so much they be smoking these big boy blunts, and what do? Tap the fuck out, sleep, going,
Venom 2.
passed out. Okay,
Besides he just listen. Venom 2.
this might be going nowhere.
That was going over.
Venom.
What's going over?
That's why we're here.
Where you going? Nowhere.
Venom 2 will be fire. Flash, you seen Venom 1?
Yes, sir.
Purrs, of course you've seen Venom 1. I just seen Venom 1 for the first time about 5 days ago at the office, and may I tell you,
True story.
big facts.
Say what?
Fucking phenomenal movie. And that is and you know what? That's one of my best movies of the last 15 years. Do you know why? You want to guess?
I'm not gonna put it up there.
No, you want to know why it was for me? Watching it, not quality of movie, because I got paid to watch that motherfucker on their clock. Yes, sir. You make sure you do the same out there. Be smart. Be smart. Great movie.
Don't do that fuck shit.
Great movie.
Anyway, he's a terrible employee.
We are not condoning anybody getting fired.
The views
No, don't get fired.
People's 330
Don't get fired.
are not necessarily the views of this might be
Look,
going nowhere
get you an
podcast,
office. I don't tell you.
or that of
Enjoy it.
Miss Pursley or Flash.
Just wait. Before this, you just showed a disclaimer.
Just right there.
We'll put that motherfucker right down there.
Right.
No, but look, seriously.
For real.
Venom was great. And I liked it. It didn't feel like a Forrest Gummy superhero movie. It felt like, and it didn't feel like a love story I had to watch. And it felt like the symbiotes
Symbiote.
It felt like the symbiotes were actually the stars of the movie, and they were dragging the other characters along. Like after it started to really open up, and you could see.
Anyway,
I think the critics thought that was ass though. They thought Venom 1 was ass.
Hey,
I mean,
but
some of
guess
the
what?
effects. That's what I was like.
I thought it was alright.
It was mediocre.
I thought it was alright.
No. What I'm saying is the movie.
It was a good starter.
That's what I was trying to say.
It's a good start.
I was trying to say if I think about the Hulk, the original Hulk movie. Now the exceptions to this rule, of course, Spider-Man and Iron Man. Those both were great when they came out. I have no qualms about that. But you have movies that you know, damn, this is gonna be good. Ant-Man. That if that ever is good.
The first Hulk movie are you talking about?
The one that was like 2 hours long before any action happened. It was a whole fucking love movie, and he just fucking.
Okay.
That shit pissed me way the fuck off because I went to the movie theaters for that shit. I was mad, big mad. Anyway.
He's not over it, guys.
hot.
Anyway.
Bad Boys 3.
Speed time.
Bad Boys 3.
Bad Boys 3. I apologize to y'all. I have still not watched it. I've officially put it on my computer.
True story.
No, big facts. I haven't watched it.
Really, nigga?
And the reason why I haven't watched it, I'm gonna tell y'all. It's gonna make sense in a second.
I'm gonna need the radio
What's wrong with you?
I need the scratch effect.
The sound effect? No, that's there. That's gonna be there. Listen. And if I can figure out it, like we rewind it. Or never actually seen it. I would do that for the video. But here's the actual deal. I was going to go to the movies to see it with the crew. We didn't get a chance to do that. So then I said, you know what I'm going to do?
Yeah, we showed it. We were supposed to.
You know what I said? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the 3D Blu-ray version of the movie so when they come over to the crib, we can all watch it. What happens? Social distancing. So I was like, I haven't had a moment to do it the way I want to do it.
The entire crew hasn't. The entire crew does break the person limit.
So, but I just decided I'm going to go ahead and watch it. So I promise on the next episode, I will have a full review because I've been waiting.
You broke your original promise, dude. You can't re-promise. You're a re-nigger now.
Look, but I'm your nigga.
Houdini.
You feel me? All y'all feel me out there, right? Right?
No.
I'm y'all's nigga. Nigga. Anyway, next. Let's go to the next one.
Hollywood being affected by the Rona.
Have y'all noticed there's not been no movie trailers really for no movies lately? Have y'all noticed that ain't nobody really been talking about no new movies coming out?
Have it? You know what?
Delayed.
But it's so smooth because movies are all subtle. The way they advertise for a movie, we do all of the hype. So you say, yo, did you see that trailer on YouTube for blah, blah, blah? Did you check that movie? Did you see the poster for whatchamacallit during a game? But we don't have games to watch. So you're not seeing advertisements for movies during games. We don't have sporting events. We don't have award shows. So we don't have these things for them to subtly place their advertisements in. And so once they take them out of YouTube, we forget about it. And I'm like, yo, Hollywood is fucked up right now. It is a lot of motherfuckers that, and I know y'all like, you smiling as you saying this. I'm not smiling because people are out of work. I'm smiling because I'm saying the genius of how subtle movies are that they don't really.
We're not getting release dates on movies until 2019. Movies until 2019. Apparently, Soul is a new Pixar movie coming out.
So they got to go back in time to give us when the movies is coming out?
June 19th.
Oh, you said 2019.
No, June 19th.
But your words was 2019.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
You know you done fucked up.
I
Right?
guess.
You know you done fucked up.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
You said, what I said was. Shout out to that fucking movie.
What had happened was.
But yeah.
A glutton happened.
Facts. But no.
Soul is it says Pixar takes you on a jazz odyssey for this musical animation, which is currently sticking to its planned early summer date. Early summer release.
I don't give a fuck about that. We ain't even. You know what's crazy, right? Not to cut you off.
I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what that is. I'm not. And Mulan is coming. You know what? Here's the thing. The live action Mulan is coming out, and this is my. I have an issue. I have a problem.
Facts. Go ahead, tell us.
Okay. Shang is not in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
What are we doing?
Because I figured, how can you make a Mulan movie
without
the nigga who played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat? He's a classic person to put in there. I had to. Hey, she was right. So she was like, wait, no, let me. It's a car. No, but Well, I had a point. Oh, I have an idea, y'all.
You don't have a point.
Now, if they do this, y'all, this is going to be monumental. If they do this, I want to get paid somehow off this idea. Here's my idea. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this idea? Here we go. When Mulan is to come out, let's say we're still under stay-at-home orders. I want them to team up with Netflix, team up with Hulu, team up with Disney Plus, and team up with Apple and YouTube. Say, listen, for $10, your account, you will be able to sign in and we will all be able to watch the movie when it releases on Friday. You can pay it whether you got Apple, whether you got YouTube, no matter what it is, you will be able to watch this movie at this time. You pay $10.
That's great.
And
this is the movie they need to do it for. Bill and Ted Face the Music. That movie is supposed to be coming out. Bill and Ted Face the... I don't know if you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. This is a generation gap, and I'm fine with it. But Bill and Ted's Amazing Adventure, Bill and Ted's...
So back to Mulan.
No.
So I think that
Mulan.
if we did that, it would still be super successful. But listen, to you motherfuckers is out there, if y'all do this and y'all think y'all not gonna cut us a check, I will sue the shit out of y'all.
It's called
I know
Bill
y'all
and
big.
Ted's
I
Excellent
know y'all
Adventure.
big. The people gonna be behind me.
And now I have to go back, because originally... Now, we're going to skip a topic.
Okay.
And we're going to go over to the throwback to go back to.
Let's do it.
We're going to jump to the throwback.
Let's do it. I'm down with it.
And the reason for this is...
Can you see on the phone? Check the phone.
The reason we're going back to this is because originally my throwback to go back to was going to be...
Did it feel good?
Pause.
Oh my gosh. We're just going to pause right here.
I don't know.
Pause.
I'm sorry.
You need to pause.
I said that. Listen, I said it. It's recording. Oh, we're going to get that. That's going in there. Why is it not track? Is it tracking on the face or is it just there?
It's just there.
Okay.
Is it recording?
In the caption though. I mean, in the pictures.
Okay.
Is it recording? It's recording? Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Go ahead. Let's go. We're rocking.
All right, fine.
So back to.
We're going to jump ahead to throw back
to go back to. Okay.
Right? So originally I was gonna say Adventures in Babysitting, right? Because I was like, I'm gonna go 80s, just because you're stuck at home. Fuck it, watch an 80s movie. Okay. I was gonna go with that. However, now I'm gonna change it to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That is one of the most essential. This is where I get to be excellent to one another. This is like Keanu Reeves.
He was on there.
Yeah. He's Ted.
Yeah.
So, and they air guitar.
I know about the air guitar. I've seen that before.
Bill and Ted's
There's a meme for that too.
Now
it's fire.
There's hella memes for this movie. Anyways, Rufus is played.
Shut up! Look at young
Rufus is played by George Carlin.
Shut the fuck up.
Keanu Reeves is Ted. Alex Winters played Bill. And then but this, it goes through, and this is one of the dopest movies. I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I would love to watch
There's a follow-up movie to it, and now there is going to be Bill and Ted Face the Music. That's going to be coming out in 2020.
Okay.
And this is
it's like a music.
Super.
Like a music.
There's everything in it. There's in the second one they play the dude. You just gotta watch it. No, it's stupid. You smoky one. Have you a nice little glass of wine or something. Watch it, check it out.
Okay.
Everybody that has been through the 80s knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Flash, this part is about movies to go back, throwbacks for us to have, of course, people to go back to check out. So I'll do. And
it can't be a new movie. It's got to be an actual throwback.
Yeah. So go back to mine real quick, just so I can see. Okay. So mine was room 1408. So obviously it doesn't have to be something that's super long ago. That was 2002, but that was still 18 years ago, which is fire. But
when did 1408 come out?
2003.
All right.
So it's a great movie.
Throwback movies.
Yeah, a throwback movie you would suggest. Go check it out. He's a dude. He's in a hotel. He goes to go visit haunted hotels and haunted houses. Okay, 07. So it's 13 years old. So it's definitely a throwback.
That's definitely a throwback.
That's a throwback. So it's
anything more than 10 years old is a throwback.
Right. So, but it was just one of those movies where I was like, right now, how you're kind of trapped inside, this very much turns up that whole trapped inside vibe that you'll get. So, you know, fucking check that out. You get a chance. Room 1408. Who's the actor in that?
What's his name?
He's that white guy who's always making that face like.
Yeah, not Nicolas Cage.
He's like always thinking about it. He's like
Samuel L. Jackson's in it though.
You know
that's for a fact.
Y'all know that.
John Cusack.
John Cusack. He's always like in pain, thinking about something intense.
But the hotel manager is played by the Samuel. No Rona. The Samuel L. Jackson.
So Flash is on you.
It's not the Rona. It's the Reefer.
Flash is on you.
Throwback.
To go back.
Throwback movie. To go back to.
Hood legend. Juice.
Oh.
That's a nice throwback.
Damn,
I don't think Juice has been on our throwback
It hasn't.
Omar Epps.
Yep, I see niggas is fighting dirty.
Yeah, that's Omar Epps.
Niggas is fighting
dirty.
Yeah.
That's Fat Boy on there.
Now, actually, you know what's crazy? We got my phone set up in a really great place, good angle. But I'm looking at just these two angles on both of these.
And
minus her having a mustache, it looks so great. Like it feels great looking at it like this. I really do like that. That's a really dope.
Are we completely on a separate tangent now?
I'm sorry. ADHD moment, y'all.
But yeah, Juice.
Great movie. Classic movie. This might be going nowhere.
This might be going nowhere. The podcast.
Yo.
Segment 2, baby. Hey.
The Rona. Episode 15. The Rona. Crazy eyes, somebody real quick. Oh, nigga, you got the Rona, nigga? Man, get the fuck away from me with all the coughing and shit. Okay, anyway, so news. $2,000 a month, okay? And that's a nice little... I've been on my writing, my little journalism shit, but $2,000 a month, that's the estimated amount that is rumored to be in the supposed bill that's just been passed. I think it's like $384 billion.
Did you read the article that I sent you? No.
I've been on my writing, my little journalism shit.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
They just updated last night.
They didn't pass the bill.
They didn't pass the bill? I thought that they said it passed.
No.
Well, anyway, there's a supposed bill going on right now.
Unfortunately, the $484 billion bill that was passed by the Senate does not include provisions for additional stimulus checks for individuals. Instead, the bill focused on replenishing the Paycheck Protection Program, otherwise known as the PPP. Please do not confuse it with the OPP, which is aimed at small businesses and offers guarantees for forgivable loans if the majority of the money is used to retain employees. Lawmakers scrambled to pass the bill after the initial PPP funding from the CARES Act was quickly depleted. So, no additional stimulus money.
So no additional stimulus money at this time. So
here's the breakdown.
So
$320 billion.
That's a big B.
That's be like, bitch. The vast majority of the funds in the new Senate bill would replenish the Paycheck Protection Plan, that PPP. $60 billion will be allotted to the Small Business Administration's Disaster Relief Fund. $75 billion will be made available for hospitals, and $25 billion will go to coronavirus testing.
So that $25 billion is where the government is really starting to pay themselves. It's when the employees are gonna be, we're doing government testing. This is testing here. Everything's gonna be, I'm the executive of testing. Trump's gonna help out. So of that $25 billion,
what we're gonna
the executive of
do
testing.
a little bleach.
Fuck Donald Trump.
But yes, so that was the reported thought was $2,000 a month.
Yeah, that's what's been going around on social media, but we are here to dispel that.
That is not the case.
It is not the case.
It's not happening, guys.
Not the case.
So what we'll have to wait and see is if we're going to still, because this is my thinking. Georgia's going to open its doors. People from everywhere are going to go down there. It's going to spread worse. And they're going to say, yes, we're not ready. It is time for us again because motherfuckers is rioting in the streets now and protesting. We're going to need another stimulus package. And I think
does anybody else find it funny that the people are rioting that the coronavirus is a
I'm thinking about
farce?
this fat white lady.
Are wearing face masks?
No, but as this fat white lady in Michigan was protesting that they need to go back to work, she's like, we need our jobs. We're having to do unemployment for the first time in 20 years, and it is a disgrace for me to have to sit on my fat ass like I've been doing.
Did she say that?
For me to sit on my fat ass like I've been doing while Carl was at work getting that money. Now we both have to sit on our fat ass and get this money. And he's getting on my damn nerves. So we need these factories. I mean, this is really what this is. This is what she looked like, y'all. It's crazy. It's like you don't care about nobody else's life.
That's not nice. You're profiling.
No, she talked like that too.
Nearly
it wasn't just the look or the mullet or the shades, the race car shades, the woman mullet with the shades,
mullet.
3 chins, talking to the reporter, and guess what type of vehicle, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess what kind of vehicle she was in? You guessed it, a pickup truck. Talking to the reporter's crazy. I'm just like, yo, why are y'all this upset?
I'm ashamed for her.
And you're mad because you have to get free money.
Because we can't help her.
Anyway.
Moving on.
I know.
Nearly 14% of New York has had the Rona.
Okay, so me and Flash was talking about this before, a conspiracy theorist. Flash, I want you to make sure you articulate on this as well. The coronavirus has been here before, right? Has the coronavirus been here before February of 2020?
Yes.
Yes.
The government will like to us to believe that this just came over here and no one's had it.
Nope, it's been here since December, and I would estimate October.
I would say late November, mid-November.
Yes, because I've known people, including myself, in November that felt like I was going to die.
January for me.
Death, and I remember you and E were both sick as shit twice in a row. Like thought they shook it and didn't. So like, I definitely think
I couldn't breathe. Like I was.
But
I started going to work wearing gloves and wiping shit down with gloves and not and like being so irritated.
And people at your job, they were getting sick.
Yes, and they were still coming to work.
So Flash, let me ask you a question.
That's crazy.
Do you think that this is do you think this was created? Do you think that this was done by a government?
That's why I
Or
started
do you think
working
this
from
was a fluke? Like this was.
I think this was done by the elitists.
Okay. Like a population.
The people that can't actually stay at home
and
don't have to go out.
The people who are of influence.
The 1%.
The people who run the banks. Mm-hmm. The top 3%.
Got you.
Of the wealthiest. Design this to not necessarily kill people, but definitely get them sick.
What's crazy though, and this is something that I think myself. I think about myself. Like, who exactly is benefiting right now? Which companies are blossoming right now off of the coronavirus? Like, which companies are doing really, really well based on how fucked up shit is right now? So that's something also maybe that's to think about, like, or what's happening right now that no one's paying attention to because of the pandemic.
All this extra news coverage. And that's what irritates me about the news, which is why I go online and read articles.
Judge denies Jussie. So Jussie Smollett.
Said no.
Yeah, he tried to sue.
They said no.
The police department in Chicago for malicious damages and.
Do you think they had Matumbo there and stick his finger up and he was like he was like
Jussie is mad as a bitch right now. Because what probably happened was he was like, you know what? Jesse, I just found out we not even gonna get this
It was
stimulus.
a malicious prosecution lawsuit.
No, I'm gonna tell you how this conversation happened. So Jesse's accountant hit him up and said, "Yo, we not even gonna get this stimulus check. I don't know if you know that. And the show, everything is still off. We're gonna have to find a way to get some bread." And Jesse was like, "Well, what if we sue them motherfuckers for them dragging my name through the mud? Because
I set all this shit up myself.
Because even though And then his dude was probably like, his accountant was probably like, you did kind of cause that shit, but let's see what the attorney say. And then we came here, and then the judge was
Remember the two dudes that was like, just come clean, Jesse. Just come clean.
Jesse Smollett is like, he just makes everyone look bad.
Smoothie.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
Ohio.
Yes, my guy. Corona in Summit County is in a lot of prisons right now, and there's actually Precious was just telling me that in Marion, which is a prison here in Ohio, they're actually making the guards that tested positive that are not showing symptoms or symptoms that are not as bad. They're making them stay and be with the inmates and everyone else that has it, and they're not, and they're making them still work. And the only way they can't work is if their symptoms are too bad for them not to. And the only way family members can get prisoners out, inmates out, some of them who are 70 years old.
They was like, let Bill Cosby go, and then they got, somebody said it, and it was like, yo, they should let Bill Cosby out because, he owed, and they got the Rona, and then everybody was on her neck, and it was like, you better let Bill Cosby in here with that Rona.
Y'all motherfucking white motherfuckers be sick, bro.
I couldn't even.
I know, but they've influenced us. They've influenced us. Because nobody would have allowed Bill Cosby to stay in there with a death sentence on his head.
That's
like
messed
that.
up, man.
That man is 90 years old, man. Anyway, don't get me off of that. But yeah, the prisons,
confirmed coronavirus infections in 3 zip codes. That's West Akron zip codes 44313 and 44320. And Stowe zip code of 44224 surpassed 30 as of Thursday, putting them in the new range of 31 to 50 cases on a map published by Summit County Public Health. Make sure y'all are not getting your information on Facebook. Go to the internet.
So yeah, and prayers for everyone who has a family member inside the prison right now who may have their life at risk.
My
all
brother,
the inmates.
Lawson.
My brother. Shouts out.
Yes.
T.Y.
My brother, DeAndre Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Free D. Definitely, just everybody who locked down, our prayers are to y'all because y'all deserve better than what the fuck they giving you. And the news ain't even mentioning it right now. So they don't mention it at all. They don't give a fuck.
The riot, though.
But yeah, find a way. You can also, I was told that you could write a letter in saying, that your family member, your loved one is due to risk, and some of the same thing that happened for Tekashi Snitch 9 may be able to happen for your loved one as well. So you can write a letter to the prison system superintendent or either your local government official. Also, Dominion minimum.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to miss this credit.
Yes, please don't.
Please do not miss.
So go ahead, Purrs. Hit us with this greatness that they're offering.
The
right
Dominion East Ohio customers will begin getting a new credit on their monthly bill. I know you guys are excited. This is hot stuff. Beginning with bills generated after April the 14th, all right, customers will begin seeing a credit of, wait for this, $5.41 a month.
Oh, hell no!
Labeled tax savings credit rider. Don't sneeze at it. That's a little over $60. You know what I'm saying? A year. So.
Oh, but are they gonna give that out for a year or just for right now?
No, you get it actually. So they said the tax saving credits will be $5.41 a month for the first year, and estimated to be between $2.60 and $2.70 for years 2 through 6.
So.
And between $1.10 and $1.20 for years 7 and beyond.
Whoa. Talk about customer retention, loyalty tactics. So here's my question. So what if they just raise the prices of your current utility, because none of us really know what those rates are anyway. They give us a meter reading and they say, well, this is how much it is based on this price. Here's some numbers in your chart. Hope you understand it.
You know what you're doing right now?
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to look and give Torcy in the mouth. That's what you're doing right now, sir.
Hey, let's just raise it $10. I got it.
You better take that.
Here we go. I got a good work, Johnson. Here we go. So we're going to actually have to raise the price of everyone's rate $10 a month, right? Coming up. But I had an idea. What if we do that and we actually give them a $5 credit? Come on. Good work, Johnson.
Everybody on that board need their ass.
Good work, Johnson. Raise them 10, give them back 5. They never
The
know.
conversations that you managed to come up with, you're like, I know what happened.
I know what happened. Okay. Anyway.
Music reviews.
Okay. So, music reviews. This might be going nowhere. The podcast. Shout out to Party Next Door Mobile. Now, if we're going to be fair, I've been a fan.
Savage anthem.
This nigga just does it every time. I don't know how Party does it. He has a song or two on there that'll be like, oh yeah, I can't move around without
Party
this.
Next Door.
I'm about to show you this video where this nigga was in Cleveland.
It's crazy.
Legendary.
P1 and P2, Party Next Door 1 and Party Next Door 2, two of my favorite projects in the last 10 years. I will not lie to y'all. It's amazing. P3, not so much.
He's got some fire though.
But this
was fire, bro.
I didn't like it as much as the first
Thirsty?
two. Bro, hey.
Muse?
You named 2 songs. I could play Party
Bro,
Next Door 2 all the way
fuck with
through.
you?
No.
This nigga tripping, bro.
Oh, I'm not. And if I have to go to the reviews and what Twitter was saying
that shit is a classic.
Because you know what I did?
P3
I was
is
like,
a classic.
No, it wasn't a classic.
P3
It definitely
Are we
was not
talking
a
about the
classic.
same, the all black cover?
Bro, P3 was
Are we
not
talking
a
about the
classic.
same album?
It's not a classic, sir.
No, you don't even got to do that. I got it right here.
Tory Lanez came out with
right
a new
here.
project.
Okay.
New Toronto 3.
That shit fire. Pain.
It-
Fire.
So
It is fire.
again, as I mentioned,
And
at the
I'm
beginning
not
of this-
even, and here's, I've said it,
Yeah,
I'm not
shit.
pleased, and anybody can go back to any previous, I'll be like, meh, Tory Lanez, meh.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
alright, meh.
She did.
He's cool. He's alright, he got some stuff. Yo.
Watch
I
my
am
comments
fucking
be so,
with this project.
bro.
And I've never been like a big, like, Tory Lanez fan.
Oh, no. I'm talking about...
But this new project is...
Yes, that you play all the way through.
Yeah, I'm talking about...
That's Party Next Door 2 with him with the white jacket and the
All right.
hat.
Now, I take that back.
Really, nigga?
3, I really didn't fuck with you.
No.
But 2,
No. 2 was fire.
That sounds like 3.
You're
it was alright. But 1 and 2, yeah.
But this my shit. Shout out to Party Next Door. I mean, Tory Lanez, my bad.
Hey, we about to cut this shit up because we ain't got no copyrights to this shit. And we don't want no lawsuits. We don't want no problems.
Okay, all right.
Good
we don't want no smoke with no
good
lawyers.
remix, Purrs.
I mean, it's got to be 30 seconds or more. It's not 30 seconds or more. But
It's
anyway,
actually 15 seconds.
Still wasn't trying to do it.
Just saying, bro.
so shout out to him. I like Pain. I like Broken a Minute. I like Dope Boy's Dreams. I like Letter to My City. This project is not only his best new Toronto project, it's his best project, period. It's his best album. I mean, it's definitely...
I wouldn't say all that.
No, not best project as far as... We're not including Chicks tapes. I'm talking about... I like this project better than his albums. Like, Told You So, I Told You... That album and then the other album he dropped before this. This is for the album.
That was for the label.
I get it. I'm not saying it wasn't.
Those were for the label.
I'm not talking Chicks tape. We're talking rapping projects.
I don't know.
And I count both his albums because they're rapping and singing. But
and I really wasn't on much of any. He had a couple. For me, it was like
it's
here
consistent.
and there. It was some cool stuff.
You can kind of listen to this all the way through for a
I'm
while.
fucking with it. Hard.
Okay.
The Game.
The Game, shout out to Game. He said it's gonna be his last album.
Born
I don't
to
think
Rap.
this is gonna be his last album, Born to Rap.
What Nip say?
Nip said, I don't believe you, bro.
Nah, and I'm gonna just be honest, but it's a good way to sell records.
I don't believe you, Chubb.
Yeah.
It's a good way to sell
I don't
records.
believe him either.
Even if he go on hiatus for like 5, you know what I'm saying, take a break or something. But it's a good way to sell albums.
It is. But Game's album is phenomenal. I love it. Takes me back to like, damn, he's just rapping the intro. You know what I'm saying? He come in from the intro and it got the city like it's talking about the album, and old dude is singing in the beginning of it. What's the white dude that sing, y'all? He do Ed Sheridan kills it in the beginning singing, and then he yeah, y'all made it. Big ups. Okay. But yeah, it ends up being one of those things where the song turns into a beat and Game just kills that shit. And the song he got on there with Nipsey is fucking phenomenal. He just got a bunch of heat on there, so shout out to the Game. The Baby, Blame It on Baby.
Yes.
Me and Flash came over to the crib. I happened to already be playing this album because I said I gotta listen to the podcast. He didn't hear it yet. I listened to the first 7 songs of his album. Now y'all niggas know I fuck with the Baby. He's one of the new artists that I rock with because I'm like, he's a real nigga and he can actually rap. I'm a real rapper that can actually rap, so I fuck with niggas that also can do this. When I tell you I did not like this at all, I don't know. I didn't get all the way through it. I'm 7 songs in right now. Not liking what I'm hearing.
Not up in here!
I'm not feeling it. It's not Kirk. It's not the other Baby album he had before that. This is Baby on Baby. It's not that. It's definitely not that. If you thinking it's going to be this, it is not this. And it sounds like he actually starts in his song. I'm not lying. He says, I want my hook in my head. Okay, verse 2.
What the fuck was that?
Time for the hook.
Say what?
Then he gets in the hook, and I'm like, yo. Like, that's not, like, groundbreaking. Like, oh, this is that raw that you'll say verse 2 and you can just... No, nigga, you got to be Jay to me. You got to be, like, one of those guys, Nas, one of those niggas, M, one of those, Lupe. You got to be someone to say verse 2 and go into your verse for it not to be for me to say, yo, I'm just reminding you this content is so fucking deep that I can say verse 2 and you say, oh, shit, this is a song I'm listening to right now. And then you go right back into it. No. So right now, this is.
So you trashing that one?
I'm trashing this right now.
Monster kill.
I'm talking about Hot Gadito. But if again,
I will say
I'm only 7 songs in.
I haven't listened to the project yet.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting, and I love the Baby, so I'm just like, wow. I'm listening to your review, and I'm like, I'm taking it in.
And I'm that nigga just like Baby. I'll wear Nike with Puma and not give a fuck. You know you wear Nike with Puma. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I'm me.
Really care about that.
You know what you sound like right now? If he sees this, he gonna be like, this nigga P a hater.
Oh no. And if you ignored the fact that I gave you that much credit at the beginning, I'm for all the smoke, sir.
Oh, hot.
All the smoke. I have nothing but time to write, sir. I have nothing but time to make songs.
Yeah.
I'm for all the smoke, sir.
All right, so we're gonna move next.
Jhene.
I want to talk. No.
Go ahead, you the guest.
I want to shout out Joyner. Joyner Lucas.
Look him up.
Joyner Lucas.
I've not heard of new
ADHD.
I've seen the cover.
Dope.
I have not.
Super dope.
I like Joyner
Shout out to
Lucas,
Joyner.
so
I've not listened to that project yet. I've seen a video or two.
I'll check it out.
But I will check
We'll make sure we check it out, and we'll talk about it on the next podcast.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
facts.
Okay, I'm with that.
I haven't heard it. My apologies.
Okay, so we'll do that.
But we will listen to it. Like,
Jhene.
do a review. Jhene Aiko.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Here y'all go.
Here we go.
Here y'all go.
If y'all know about me, then y'all should know when I started.
I love you, Jhene.
When
You told me you love me on Twitter.
Listen, let me tell you something. You're a liar.
When it first started, I remember.
Listen,
But she did.
Listen,
It's printed.
check this out.
I can go back.
I don't even want to live that moment because I'm hating. So, if y'all but big ups, that's fucking dope. I'm still hating on that. But listen, here we go. If y'all fucking know me, y'all should know that when I first started making my music, I was listening to Jhene's and SZA's projects heavily. As I started to like get myself together, lifting and shit, I'm listening to the Z project, SZA's S project, Selling Souls, Sold Out. I've been rocking with her heavy. And anybody I fuck with, I put on to Jhene. I do not play that shit.
Jhene.
I champion her shit. And I'm like, yo, I want to do a song with you. Matter of fact, if you listen to my album Clash of the Titans, I actually have a bonus track in which I'm rapping.
Hey, get to the shit. You don't like it.
No.
You don't like it.
No. Hold on. No. Hold on.
He giving you the
Listen.
flowers.
No,
he gonna give you the flowers first.
As he's digging your grave?
No, listen. So I watched, shout out to Joe Budden podcast, because we fuck with them. I watched the Joe Budden podcast, and Joe Budden and Ma and fucking Rory trashed this album. So I'm like, oh my God. And they like her like I like her. You know, these niggas, he's older than us, so these barefoot really a home nigga. So I'm like, yo, okay, I really want to hear this. Fast forward. I'm like not looking forward to hearing it because I'm like, they saying it's sleepy time music. You know, it's a whole bunch of, we were tricked with the Pussy Fairy song and it don't sound like that. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. And they said she's back in love and I see her with Big Sean. So I'm getting nervous because I'm like, I thought maybe they were really done. And I would get that, oh, it's nothing but fire coming your way. So I'm like, I temper my expectations.
Yeah, because that
Shout out to Sean.
The track she made after they broke up, I was just like, hey.
I'll say this: you can tell on this album which songs they were not fucking with each other on. The song she did with her on my bullshit. If y'all don't get a chance, check that shit out.
So
it is so fire. And motherfuckers was like, you know, Jhene, because I was saying that I was at that club, you know, her. And then it's coming for Jhene and SZA's spot, you know, her and what's her name? Y'all know who we just compared in the last podcast to. Her and the one with two names. She got the song with Bryson Tiller too.
Summer Walker.
Summer Walker, yes. Yeah. I apologize, Summer Walker. I apologize. It's the truth.
Because I love your album.
Facts. But we were saying how y'all are the new, y'all is second class right after the Jhene and SZA's class. So they're saying that, and they're like, well, her and Jhene might not really fuck with each other because she might feel like, you know, you coming for somebody. No, they fucked with each other. The song is fire, and I cannot wait for a video for this song. Facts. I say all of that to say the album is good. I don't know if it's great. It don't give me the vibe.
I haven't heard the entire album. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard about half of it. But the half I've heard, I fuck with.
I fuck with it.
So I don't know.
It's
I'm
a lot of
hear, like maybe if the other half, I'm like, oh.
But it got some weird part. It's got a couple of weird songs.
That, but that's what I've come to love and expect from Jhene.
And then she kind of cheated on one song, which I'm glad she brought it back to because I actually like this song. And I can't even hate on this because the one song she did with Miguel, where she's like, it lets me know that you know what you want, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that was actually on her old mixtape. And she brought it back. She knows what she wants.
Oh, yeah.
And I was kind of like, I would do that. Like, especially like if I wasn't on some of my music now and I get a deal and it's like I can bring that
and do it in a better studio and just be able to remix. Man, come on. And
so,
that would be a no-brainer.
It's a lot of, it is good. So none of your concern. Big Sean snapped on that bitch. I love the video. So I don't know what the fuck they was on so far. I'm liking the album, but like Purge, it's so good. I get to like halfway through, a little bit more than halfway through, and then I'm wanting something else. But it's a good project. So there's where I stand with that. Eminem, Music to be Murdered by. I'm not gonna lie, it is advanced rapping on here, but I've not had a chance to resit with it, so I'm gonna push.
I've really only heard like 3 songs off of it.
But it's not good. It's not good that I've not heard that much though. So I'll tell you that. And if I'm staying corrected, I'll do like Lil Wayne. But it's not good that I've not been like, yo, did you hear? I went back and heard. No. Okay.
A Boogie with the Hoodie. Artist 2.0.
My turn. We were talking about looking that up in the podcast.
I'm a big A Boogie.
Shout out to Lil Baby.
I like all of the videos.
You know what's so funny that you just pulled up Lil Baby's new album is we literally we're gonna add it onto the album.
I was gonna add it to the album list, and I didn't. But don't worry, bro. I'm gonna just add you to the line myself.
It's facts. We gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah. Again with A Boogie, I didn't get a chance to sit with you either. It's been busy for me, but I'm gonna sit with you because I've been in the studio myself crafting, so I understand the rigmarole of being an artist and a parent.
Yeah, we was already too many albums in. I felt like that I hadn't had the chance to like listen to or whatever.
Okay, now we have a favorite part of my segment. I mean, my favorite segment of the entire podcast, which is called Resurrect One.
Step out of the tomb. Saying all power. The resurrection.
So this is where we have 3 artists. Everybody at home. This segment, I'll make sure I'm gonna probably upload this first. This is gonna be one of the first segments we upload because I think motherfuckers will be able to fuck with this. But we take 3 artists who are ice cold. I'm talking out the freezer. Like, I'm talking like next to the peas that you use if somebody get like a knot on their head. You like, yo, get the bag of the peas back there. We put them in the bag. And that's just for that. So they're cold there, and we'll bring them out right now. And they would not only have songs and be current, they would also mesh well with other good artists and make fire music.
Right.
So it would be like, it wouldn't be like they had never been out before. It would be like the 2 Chainz effect when he went from Titty Boy to 2 Chainz to like, oh shit, this nigga's fire. Or how Fabulous does every time he drops a new project. This not an album.
Titty Boy was a terrible name. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. But like Fabulous with Cold Summer. This nigga, you haven't served Fabulous. He had to.
It was just a terrible name.
And he just comes out and says, oh
like
yeah,
that.
Fab. So here are our 3. Y'all at home, y'all make sure y'all pick who y'all's 3 artists y'all be choosing.
Note it in the comments.
And we'll let Flash, being the guest, you decide. Your first option is Lloyd Banks. Your second option would be Juelz Santana. And Purge for the third option, it would be
none other than Mace.
So we'll let you ponder for a moment. We'll get a nice drum roll going. We'll cue it somewhere in right now.
Drum roll.
And your choice would be? We'll all say our choice at the same time on a count of 3. So everyone has their choice between which one we will bring back right now. So 3, 2, 1. Juelz Santana.
Lloyd Banks.
Yeah. And it was hard. Okay. And if I'm going to be honest,
I was stuck between Lloyd
Banks and Juelz Santana. Me too. I was like, because I'm thinking about when he was rapping on that Victory beat. That Victory beat made me want to rap. That was one of those songs, you know, I'm on the path, I got so many aisles, my closet looked like a path.
Made me just feel like I was like, just.
And what he's going through right now, being locked up, you know, having a health issue, and not
his bars.
You know, I just want to see Juelz back. It would just be like we got to think about something real quick, and this is just real quick on this, and I think this would be a good piece to add to this. Juelz Santana helped Lil Wayne elevate to the next level of Super Saiyan that he was on. Because if you go back and all y'all who may be younger than us, be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Juelz Santana and Lil Wayne's GOAT Wayne. Listen, go back to I Can't Feel My Face, and you tell me on a lot of those songs who had the best verse. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm not gonna say nothing else. Go back to them songs, Birds Flying High. One of my favorite songs. They both snapped. But if you told me Juelz Santana was not making sure that Wayne stepped his motherfucking pen game up, you are sadly mistaken. Because you can't tell me them 2 didn't go in the booth and he wasn't like, yo, I'm bringing everything I got. I can't fuck around with him. He will not. This New York nigga will not fuck me up.
Because there's just sometimes you go into the studio with people like, and it's just like, yo, I can't.
It's not happening. You're gonna take off a day for Flash G. You think Flash G about to just come in on some shit and just be like, there you go, P, do with that what you will. No, nigga, I will. Go right back to the live and motherfucking Super Saiyan and hyperbolic. But shout out to Juelz Santana. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the episodes.
That is the Rona.
Episode 15. We always leave with a message. I kind of wanted to freestyle this one. Be mindful of other people, not just their physical space, but also be mindful of their feelings. Be mindful of your relationship that you have with people. Always try to stay solid, because being a solid person, no matter what, even if somebody hates you for a while and gets mad at you, if you're really a solid individual and you had to do something that caused them to be upset with you, if they're solid, eventually they'll get over it. So make sure you take care of everyone the way you want to be taken care of. Stay safe out there. Mask up, glove up, and 1 minute.
I have a PS from Purse. As always.
Okay.
A PS from Purse.
A PS from Purse. I'm with that.
I'm upset with everyone that the government had to tell y'all to wash y'all's hands.
Yeah, some nasty motherfuckers.
That's ridiculous.
That's a fact.
And I find that just disheartening, to be honest.
Like, this is the safest I felt getting a cheeseburger from any establishment.
Seriously. That's just absolutely ridiculous. With that said,
that's facts.
Learn so that you can know better, so that you can do better. Also, just because you're wearing a mask and gloves or whatever the hell does not mean that you then get to be grumpy. Like, you can still greet people or nod your head or do
if I don't have a mask
or something
on.
like that. You know what I'm saying? You can do a little wave or something. That's not going to kill you. That's not going to... So just because we're 6 feet away doesn't mean that you then act like an asshole as you're moving about throughout. So just be kind. Be excellent to one another, man. That's all I'm asking.
This might be something that you listen to as you're at home trying to find some sanity from the other motherfuckers that you have to share your home with.
This might be something that you're listening to as you reload on hand sanitizer.
You got one, Flash?
Hey, man.
This might be...
Stay safe.
This might also be something that you listen to as you have to be essential at work.
This might be something that you're listening to as you're waiting for your computer to reboot because you work at home and their servers are slow.
This might be going straight to trending number 15 on YouTube.
This might be going to over 1 million views on YouTube.
This might be going viral on Facebook. Or this might be going nowhere. The podcast. By any motherfucking means.
I'm leaving a lot of the bullshit in the dust cause I remember the long days without eating shit, family or a father who never gave a shit. So since me growing up, not being shit, I picked up a pen and a pad, now I'm the shit. Focusing on big dreams, out here me and my niggas doing big things. It's the life, but I never go back. I remember how they react. Told me I'd never be nothing. Now look at me, I'm becoming something.
See me